Hi guys, so today I brought something a bit new, and I know other people have done this before in other videos, and I thought we'd do a bit of fun today and do a sort of a Lady Midnight book cover themed makeup look, avant-garde style. I've just finished this book. It is Cassandra Clare's first book in her new series, The Dark Artifices, Lady Midnight. And let's just say I loved it a lot. Also really loved the cover. I mean, I did do a video a while back where I did a reaction to the cover, and make yourselves down, and I loved it. I love the book, I love the covers. Mine has like the blue pages, and it's just so good. So I thought I'd take this themed book cover and paint it onto my face somehow, by also incorporating some tiny bits in the story as well. A few minor spoilers maybe if you haven't read it yet, but nothing too drastic. Let's get to it. I'm gonna let voiceover Keely take over from now.
Hello you gorgeous people. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna tie our hair up, and then we're gonna get our foundation and dab it all over your face. Dab, 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 and blend that out. What I'm using is a shade just lighter than my natural skin colour, because everyone in LA has really gorgeous sun-kissed skin, unlike a ghost like me. Make sure you get that in your ears and down your neck, so you don't have white ears and a white neck, basically. Then you're going to get your concealer and put that under your eyes and on any corrective bits of your face that you want to correct with, and then just blend that out. We're going to get our eyeshadow. Oh, Mikis is down. Get up, you drunk person. You're going to wet your brush and you're going to put it in the dark blue eyeshadow, and you're going to dab that on your forehead in like a sort of triangular bit. You're just going to keep going back and dabbing it on your face. Doesn't have to be even, doesn't have to be all over the forehead. You're going to put that down the sides of your face and in the hollows of your cheeks and down the side of your neck to give it that avant-garde contourishness, basically. Get that down your neck. Dab, 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 dab. And then you're going to get a makeup wedge, and you're going to pull off little bits to give it that ragged sort of texture, and you're going to put it in that green concealer pot, and you're going to use that to break up all the blue in your face. And also, the sea is not just one colour, it's a multiple loads of colours of blues, greens and all of that stuff. And the cover of the book is a very greeny, bluey sort of colour, and I just think it makes it look more sea-like, if you know what I mean. So just dab that all over the blue you've just dabbed and break up that bit. And then you're going to get a darker green, paint that on that wedge you just used, and give it that little bit more depth. And put that over the blue, and you're just going to dab it, and then you're going to go back and get that blue that you used at the beginning and just dab that and put it over all the other stuff you just put on to give it a bit of depth, you know. So I'm using a white eyeshadow primer. I suppose white paint would be better. I'm going to dab that on the blue to make it look like the ends of the waves, so to speak. Then you're going to do the same thing as you did with the wedge, and you're going to pull little bits off and then dab that all over the white. Can you guess what playlist I'm listening to? And just dab that all over. I'm using a more textured sponge more than the wedge to give it a bit of more raggediness. And then I'm getting a mascara wand and I'm dabbing that in the white primer again and putting that all over the blue to really give that texture of the waves and give it that 3D sort of look, you know. Put that everywhere. I think it makes it look really cool. Then what I'm doing is I'm getting a gold glitter and I'm just putting that all over the blue. What I think this symbolises is like the sun streaming through the sea. Then I'm taking the white primer again, which is probably my most handiest makeup product in this tutorial thing, and I'm going to draw runes. The first rune I'm drawing is a love rune, which is actually my favourite rune of all of the runes. That and the fearless rune, I really love it. And the reason I'm using it, drawing the love rune, is because, well, spoiler, Emma and Julian basically fall in love, and I thought I'd just show that. I'm drawing a stamina rune. I don't really know why. I also really like this rune as well. There isn't really a reason for it. What's your guys' favourite runes? I love the love rune and the fearless rune. I think they're my favourite. The reason I'm using the white primer again is because on the book cover, if you look on Emma's skin, the runes are actually white and not black. Now I'm drawing a healing rune because of that time that happened in the book with Emma and Julian, when Julian gets shot and they draw the healing rune, and, you know, it gets a bit saucy and, you know, a bit cheeky. And then on the other side of my cheek, I am drawing a power rune because I just think Emma is such a powerful heroine in this story. She's so sassy. For me, I feel like she is the female version of Jace Herondale, if you ask me. You know, she's got that sarcasm, funniness about her, and that's why I really like her. And then on my neck, I am drawing a sharing rune because, you know, Parabatai, I can't say it, Parabatai share everything. And I do realise that the runes are backwards in this video. I didn't really think about that properly. Just make sure when you draw on the white, you don't smudge it in with the blue. So on my chest, I am drawing a Parabatai rune, a big version one. I was originally going to draw the angelic rune one, but I thought Parabatai rune probably fits better with this. While drawing this, I'm also looking at the spine of the book to copy the rune off. Draw the outline of that, and then you're going to fill it in with the white again and just add in any little touch-ups. It's quite a scary process because you don't want to mess it up. And I did it! Yay! It was scary. And I'm going back with that beautiful gold glitter to give it that shimmery sort of effect and to make it stand out a little bit, you know. And I'm also doing that on all the other little runes on my face as well. And then we're going to go on to the eyes, and I know it's really annoying because it's not actually focused on me, it's focused on the background, but it's so frustrating. So I'm using that white primer, just putting it on the eyelid and just smudging that out to actually prime the eye, not for any funny rune or something. So we're going to get a dark blue eyeshadow, and you're going to draw that on the crease of your eye, and then also to point it outwards. And you're going to do the same on the other eye, obviously. And then I'm getting the same blue on an eyeshadow brush and just blending that out to make that line a bit less harsh. Do it the same on the other eye, and also bringing it down towards your eyelashes. And then I'm getting a lighter green and putting that in with the blue to give it that deep sea-ness. When Hamilton just cracks you up. And I'm putting a black eyeshadow on the ends of my eyes, give it that bit dramatic look. Then I'm getting a white shimmery eyeshadow to blend that blue out. just using that white primer again to clear up that crease and make it really defined. And then I'm just using a white eyeshadow just to set that white primer. And then you're just basically going to blend it all together. And you just hate it when you've already got makeup on your hands and you go to clear something up and you just wipe the makeup back on your face. And then you're also going to put a bit of blue under the eye, under the eye. And then what I'm also doing is I'm putting a black eyeshadow to really outline my eyes, but not so harshly with like what you would with an eyeliner. And I'm also putting that under my eye as well. And then just clear up any mess you've got under your eye. I'm putting a white shimmery eyeshadow in the corners of my eye to make my eyes a little bit wider. And then I'm going back in with the glitter again to make my eyes a little bit shimmery, but then it just kind of ended up just going on my lashes, so this step is a bit pointless if you ask me. Then I'm using this highlighter that I got for £1 and it's actually really good, and I'm just putting it on my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, my chin, and I'm also putting it on my collarbones as well to give it that real shimmery effect. Okay, so Emma falls in the sea, so all her makeup would run down her face. Also, she'd probably be crying because, you know, she's drowning. So what you're going to do is you're going to wet your makeup brush and you're going to dip it in that dark blue again and put it under the eye and let the water run the colour down your face to give it that tears effect sort of thing. This step takes time to really perfect, and, you know, go as dramatic with it as you like. I'm also putting in some like dark green shadow and a bit of black as well. And just let the water run down your face like tears. And then you're going to put on your mascara. Fake lashes would probably be better, but I didn't have any on me at the time, and I'm not particularly a fan of fake lashes because they give me headaches and they make my eyes water. And then you're going to do your eyebrows. And then my sister showed me a picture she drew in class of Manon from Throne of Glass.
Ooh, creepy smell.
I know, I gave her the INT, see, but I fucked up with her leg. It looks like she just had like a really bad period.
Show it.
Don't be mean, okay?
It's not the best drawing. I just had to put that in there. Then get an eyebrow pencil and make sure you fill in any gaps in your eyebrows. I'm going back in with that glitter again to just, because I like it. It's shimmery. I like it. Okay, don't judge me.
You should have blue lipstick. I don't have blue lipstick.
Personally, I thought the blue lipstick would make the look a bit too blue, so I just use this rosy pink in the end, and I think it really ties the look together. And I think we are done. Look at
I'll do
that.
the inspirational music. Dun 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 dun
Why
dun.
is it One Direction?
It just is.
Throw on your badass Emma Carstairs platinum blonde wig, and the look is complete, my demon massacring angels. makeup inspired look thing. I don't really know what it is, and thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
So I'm filming a video. You can come in.
What video are you filming?
Nearly done.
Sorry, I took one of your crackers.
Yeah, nice.
How did you notice? I just took it.
I saw it in your hand.
You recording?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you?
Yes.
You're a Lady Midnight cover.
Yeah, well done.
Well, I did notice my book in the background.
I don't want an arrow.
It's not an arrow.
I'm not Diego.
I don't know who that is.
If you read the book, you would know.